They dropped her off at my house.
My half-sister called me crying, saying our mother kicked her out and she really needs her sister. I hung up the first time, and when she kept calling and texting, I told her we're not actually sisters and I wasn't driving 6 hours to pick her up nor letting her stay with me. I've been getting non-stop texts and calls from my maternal family since then. My maternal grandmother, the only person I stayed in any contact with, pretty much begged me to be a good sister and let her stay with me. She told her I have my own house, gave her my number, etc. I've blocked my grandmother and everyone saying that I should be understanding because we've both been abandoned by our mother. It isn't the same, I told my grandmother this, but no one seems willing to acknowledge that. For context, she and I are exactly 9 months apart in age. She's the product of an affair, and my dad stayed with my biological mother until I was 5 and told him she kept bringing a man around when he wasn't home, her affair partner and her biological dad. Dad divorced her and gave her the house in exchange for removing his name from her birth certificate. She lost custody of me when I was 8 after abandoning me because her partner didn't want to bring a child that wasn't his to family gatherings. Dad tried to keep it civil so I could have a relationship with her, but she was a mini affair partner and never viewed me as a sister. I didn't like being around her, so my dad never forced me to. She, her partner, and the half-sister moved not long after this. She had been in childcare and lost her job because no one wants to hire you to watch their kids when you abandon yours in the middle of the night. I haven't seen her in 17 years. I didn't know what she looked like until I came home today. She was sitting on my porch with a suitcase and a car, I think my grandmother's, pulled off as soon as I parked. I didn't get out of the car. I was too angry to even move, and I'm still angry right now. She kept saying she needs me and started crying, telling me that our mom was awful, her dad cut contact, and her new partner doesn't want her in his house. I live next door to my dad, so when she started knocking on my car window after I just stared at her, I called him and told him what was going on and asked what I should do. Dad told me to stay in my car and call the cops, saying I had a trespasser, which I did. I didn't get out until the cops came, and when they did, she told them I agreed to let her stay and now I'm leaving her homeless. I just showed them the texts, specifically the only texts I gave in response to everyone demanding I let her stay. No to you having the space. No to she's your sister. No to can she please stay with you. Nothing but refusals before I blocked people. When she kept saying we're sisters, I told the cops I haven't seen this woman in 17 years. I don't know her. I didn't even know what she looked like. We're not family beyond sharing an egg donor. I went as far as unblocking my grandmother and calling her. I didn't even get to speak. She yelled, "Look up. I love you, but you need to get over this. She's family and she needs you. And I've told your father you'd go to hell if he raised you to be so damn selfish and you definitely will because she's going through the same thing you went through." She hung up right after, and I told the cops they can book her or drop her at a shelter. I don't care. I just want her off my property. They took her, and now I'm sitting here on my dad's couch wondering what the hell just happened. He doesn't want me staying alone right now in case they show back up. I'm so pissed right now, I don't get it. 17 damn years of no contact. I only speak to my grandmother on holidays. I don't know most of the aunts and uncles and cousins that blew up my phone, but because she pushed me out I have to do what they tell me to. I'm 25 years old. I've only had my dad and my paternal family for years. She and her family haven't done crap for me. None of them even know when my damn birthday is because even my grandmother texts me on the wrong day. Not even a phone call. If she needs help so badly, one of you should help her. I don't know her, I don't know any of you either. I'm not letting an entire stranger into my house. And 6 hours is too far to visit when I had surgery, but not too far to try and force me to do something.